Hey folks, this is Drake and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's video is something a little bit different. Everywhere we go, there's a casino. This video is going to go into the basics, the beginnings of craps. There's almost no math in this video. What? You can actually have way better odds in a casino than just going willy-nilly and blowing it all. If you like these videos, please, please, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. It'd be nice to hear, see what else you guys would like me to do. Without any further ado, let's go. There's almost no math in this video. You basically have to add 1 plus 6, no. Or you basically have to add dice together, that's it. You shouldn't be intimidated with this, and you shouldn't be afraid of it. You know, the casino doesn't want you to go in and play craps. I'm trying to get you to go home and be a winner, and give you a little bit of an advantage. Pause the video right now, and grab 2 dice. You can go find them at any board game. You probably have them lying around in the junk drawer in the kitchen, you know, along with those old batteries, right? And we're gonna have fun. So go and do that right now. We'll see you soon. When we first start out at craps, it's really rock, paper, scissors. Have you ever heard of that game? Super simple, you know. Rock breaks paper. Rock breaks scissors, so always pick rock. No, I'm kidding. You guys know how it goes. But there's a thing called a come out. We have 12 possible or 11 possible outcomes for dice. The dice could either equal, both dice adding together equal 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When there's no point on the board, which means that there's no numbers, no one's playing, and if someone first comes up to a craps table, we have to roll the dice to figure out one of those 11 numbers. That's why I said rock, paper, scissors. And the reason why is this. If you throw a 2, a 3, or a 12, that number is called a crap, okay? Consider that rock, okay? If you throw a 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, that's considered paper. The middle numbers, right in the middle, as you can see. And the third of scissors is a 7 or a yo 11. Now we say yo instead of 11 because in a noisy casino, 11 sounds a lot like 7. There would be some confusion. So everybody says yo 11 or yo lev. If you throw a 7 or a yo lev, you win on the pass line. Now, unlike craps where you had 4 ways to lose, on the pass line, you have 6 combinations of the 7 to win, plus 2 combinations of the 11 to win, right? The 2 combinations of the 11 are the 6 and the 5, or you could throw a 5 and a 6. I know it sounds weird. That's the kind of little math, okay? Strange, all you need to know. But the advantage for you on that pass line bet is 3 ways to lose, or 4 ways to lose is a dice, I'm sorry, and 8 ways to win. That's why the pass line bet is so good for the player. That's also why a pass line bet, once you've placed that bet, you cannot remove it. You can't say, okay, I'm taking my pass line back. No, the casino is giving you a huge advantage for having that number down there. Let's say, the paper is 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. When you throw that number of 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, the casino will mark that number with a little hockey puck. It says on, okay? And the goal of craps in its simplest form is you have to roll the number you just rolled again before you roll a 7 So on the come out roll, 7 is mucho bueno. Yeah, you get money for it. After the come out roll, 7, you don't want to see it. In fact, we're so afraid of even the superstition of saying the number 7 that we would refer to it as big red. We never say the word 7 at a crap table. It's big red. But super simple. Hey, you threw a 5, throw another 5 before you throw big red. You threw an 8, throw another 8 before you roll big red. You guys might be saying, hey Drake, you know, that sounded fair in the beginning. Wow, the casino's giving me that edge with the 7s. But I just rolled a 4. And now I have to roll another 4 before I roll a 7. Well, there are only 3 ways to roll a 4. And there are 6 ways to roll a 7. So I guess I'm going to lose. Doesn't the casino have an edge? And you're right. In that case, they would. But there's something that the casino doesn't want people to know. Right behind the pass line, and usually it's never printed at all, ever. But dealers will tell you if you forget. There's a thing called odds. Those odds in that odd bet is for you to get true odds on that number. So in the situation of the 4, that your point is 4 and you have to make a 4. If you put odds behind your pass line bet, so by the time, let's say a $5 pass line bet, or if the table is a minimum $10, a $10 pass line bet, you have odds of, let's say, $10 or $20. A 4 will pay double odds. So if you had $20 down there, you would win 40. So that bet right there decreases the house edge so much that it's almost 0%. The pass line bet is basically a 50-50 bet. So let's say that you're coming out, you've thrown a 5, the point is 5, and you have your $5 pass line bet. And for 5 and 9, I know this is the first thing to remember besides a pass line bet. 5 and 9 as to odds are always even. So it'd be a $6 bet for odds or $10, something like that. But $6 will pay you $9. So it's 3-2. That's why it's always even. If you have problems remembering this, or you go out up to the table and sort of slips your mind, you can always ask the dealers for help and say, "Hey, is that the right bet for odds for my number?" And they'll definitely help you out. You guys are doing great so far. So recap what we've learned. 2, 3, and 12 is bad. On a come out, 7 and 11 are good. You win on 7, 11, you lose on 2, 3, 12. You establish a point, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And you roll that number again before you roll the dreaded red or big red. See? No math so far. That's all good. Now, the next thing on the crap table, because if you just have one bet, that can get kind of boring. You'll see up on the top of it, if you look at a crap table directly under the 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, you'll see the word come. There'll be this big area. Now, the come bet is exactly the same as a pass bet, except the come bet is after the pass bet. Let me explain that. You establish a point on the pass line. And, well, from our example, let's say it's a 4. You have to roll the 4 again. So a come bet is exactly the same as a pass. You're on the 4, you could put a $5 come bet, and let's say you roll a 9, then your bet would go to a 9, and they'll place the 9 up on the table for you. And you can put odds on that 9 as well. In fact, you can keep on making come bets over and over and over again. Underneath the combat, there's field. And the numbers to win on the field are 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's great. You get 7 numbers. Sounds like an awesome bet. However, the combinations of dice to pay that bet actually work out to less than 50% as far as for dice itself. There's only one way to get a 2, one way to get a 12. If you add up all the combinations, would be 16 out of 36. Now, they give you a little bit of extra money on the 2 and 12 as far as doubling that. That's great. But still, that's why some people consider a field to be not as great as a bet as to getting those numbers by themselves. The field is a self-service bet, meaning that you put down the chip yourself into that area. Just let the dealer know, hey, I'm doing a $5 field or I'm doing a $10 field, so that they know and they don't get confused with someone else maybe who's playing the field as well. So we've gone over the pass line bet and we've gone over the come bet. And those 2 bets are all with chance, whether the dice rolls of 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. You can purchase those numbers. So let's say you like a 5 and you like a 10. You could throw dealer some chips and purchase the 5 and purchase the 10 without waiting for the dice to actually roll on those numbers. Makes it a lot easier as far as for you getting the numbers that you like. The 4 and 5, the 9 and 10, each unit is $5, and the 6 and 8 is $6 per unit. If you look on the center of a crap table, you'll see circles, and inside the circles, and there'll be 6 of them, they'll say the letter C and the letter E. And that's a crap bet or a yo 11 bet. Those typically are $1, and typically those are bet on the come out roll. When someone is throwing the dice, people are scared of craps coming in them losing a big pass line bet. They might throw the dealer $3 or $5 or $1 or $2 for a C bet to cover them in case a 2, 3, or 12 comes out. Hardways are a 4, 6, 8, and 10. They pay 7 to 1 or 9 to 1. So the hard ways, you're betting on a 2-2 coming, or a 3-3, 4-4, 5-5. A horn bet is 2, 3, and 12, and an 11. So you're betting all 4 of those numbers. So it's a $4 bet at minimum. Sometimes people will throw in $5 and say, horn high yo, or horn high midnight, which is midnight is 12, or horn high aces. Aces are snake eyes, or 2, or horn high 3. So they'll put the extra $1 on the whatever number they said they wanted high. The same as a horn bet. These are 1 roll bets. If you want to put money on any number, you can say to your dealer, hey, I'd like to put $2 on 5s. And that roll, if 5 comes out, you would get paid money, typically 15 to 1. You can hop the hard ways, so they're one-time bets. And then lastly is don't pass. Now, the pass line, you're betting that your number is rolled before Big Red comes out. The don't pass is completely opposite. So you have a don't pass and don't come, which means you're betting that the Big Red will come out first before that number. And everything is in reverse. So if you're going to say for odds for a 5 that 2 will pay you 3, on a don't pass, and you have a don't pass 5, you put down, let's say $15, you'll only get $10. Remember, this is all about gambling and having fun. Winning. And you can get this game to approximately 50-50. Please remember to subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe, hit the notification bell.